comes marching out to the ring.
You know where he is. Go get him.
After what you did to me last week.
And your family are gonna fear me.
Not fear you.
Again. What the hell? Oh my God, Jey Uso to please the Universal Champion.
Where are you, tough guy? I thought you were the head. That's on Roman. You understand me?
Who you think supports your family? Your tribal chief. If you don't talk, I'm gonna be the guy that takes the food. Have a good night.
Tables tonight. We are at the critically acclaimed and award-winning one tonight is sponsored by Kevin Owens.
Please welcome Kevin Owens.
Sunday at the TLC pay-per-view event.
Surprised at the physical condition of Kevin Owens, who have this all week. I am not waiting 1 minute. Roman, last week, I heard that message loud and clear, but what happened, TLC, under any circumstance you do to me, it's because after they see what I do to you, you're still not ready, fine. I got you. Tell Jey Uso, I've got some bad news for you because I already know that their dad is not. Last week, you jumped me from behind. It's absolutely pathetic. That you know you're a coward.
Here, put me up on the screen. Just put me up on the screen or something, will you? Dance again that Roman Reigns doesn't come out on your time. I made a mistake about you. Because, Kevin, I thought for more, you must be a masochist. Is a sadist. That's where I've gone wrong, Kevin. To pay any sacrifice for the cause 24/7, not just at TLC. You have to be eliminated. You have to.
Things are gonna happen. You know, I've had enough of this. Won't come find me. I am gonna come find.
Crying out loud. Tables, ladders, and chairs is this Sunday.
Games with Kevin Owens. And as you
Please welcome Paul Heyman.
further proof that Roman Reigns, the Universal, anyone. Roman Reigns operates on tables, ladders, and chairs match, Corey. Roman Reigns are submissions. You climb a ladder, you grab the can all be used as weapons as Kevin Owens continues Universal Champion, but Roman Reigns is well aware of fights his absolute hardest. But so far, martyr, and he'll do any sacrifice in his power. Masterful psychoanalysis by Paul Heyman, and Cal, who can knock off Roman Reigns.
Hurt you. And you're telling the whole world that I'm a bad guy. What you have to do to be the guy. Understand, it's above your pay grade. As a matter of fact, same chance. I'm going to give you the same opportunity that I gave my own. Acknowledge me as the head of your. Just can't. TLC on Sunday. Hell, you won't even make it out of here and tell me the words that I want to hear.
Roman Reigns demanding Kevin Owens. I'm not a fortune teller, but I don't foresee KO. Ray, and from behind, an ambush, who's fighting back. Jey Uso obviously watching the lead away on Owens, and Roman Reigns as well. And this is a fight as battles for him. Another example. There's a big difference between having someone watch your back and Roman Reigns attacking Kevin Owens once he was down. This is nothing more than a moment. Kevin Owens regrets getting the attention of the head of the Stay down, Kevin. Stay down. After
that assault coming up next on Friday night. Ziggler and Rude next.
Forgets of facing the Fiend.
I am flying for the match. Randy Orton takes on the
Son of a bitch has come home.
Champion Roman Reigns was in the ring. He was attacked from behind by Reigns' cousin. Joined the fray.
A vicious 2-on-1 assault by
Roman Reigns has said on a number of occasions this.
Kevin Owens came out at the beginning of the night here on SmackDown.
If you don't know, you know now. No, he doesn't. He's not gonna listen. He's not gonna stop. I don't want to see him anymore.
The orders have been issued by the head of the table.
Meanwhile, back inside WWE Thunderdome.
Championship! Tez Ford, the Street!
It was back in March 2nd where the Street here.
It all come to an end in minutes.
Of insurance, save when you bundle auto, home, or
getting started in their careers here in WWE.
Challengers, Dolph Ziggler and Rude here tonight to win the SmackDown. Other social platforms, actor Clark Duke is
representing the Street Profits or Ziggler and Rude. I mean, on the other hand, I've also been known to enjoy a few beverages from a soul. Hello? Have you seen my house?
We're talking about some former tag team champions in
Start things off with Robert Roode in this matchup. Roode said earlier, Roode saying earlier today, it's a done deal.
Ziggler's been working hard on backstage passes to Steel Panther.
By Montez Ford to retain and a kick out. How important it is serious time. O'Connor from behind, look at a steal one here, kick out by Ford.
There is no to turn it on.
Back suplex into a kip up into a Ford now, drawing Roode up to the apron. The tag team titles, wait a minute, Ziggler almost stole the 80.
The sun could be beginning to set on the
by Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. And now in the side Russian leg sweep by Robert Roode floats into the
Tez Ford apart. The ring's been cut in half. Tez has
the victory by Ziggler in a one-on-one matchup. Also Ziggler.
Angelo Dawkins may not wear that stress on their face. It may
very confident Robert Roode. First part of this matchup.
Instinctively Robert man.
Kick to the midsection. Cover again by Ziggler.
Issues with his ribs in recent weeks, dating all the way back to a matchup with
Ziggler and Roode, who study their opponents, as you mentioned, Corey. Now tying Ford up. Here as Ford tries to drag himself to his partner, Dolph in, unless he can make a tag.
Distraction.
And Dolph brings Ford right back to
per se, but it's expert tag teamwork.
Cover. Hook of the leg and a kick out.
Move too fast, you're probably not going to make any mistakes. And
now the verbal tirade by
Tez Ford looking for a pin.
Cover on his face in the corner.
It's so impressive how quickly
Ziggler is so quick. Dropping Ford.
WWE throughout their careers. And we're coming up.
Sidestep Roode, and this is the opportunity that tag team titles on the line.
Roode.
That separation tag made. Here comes Dawkins.
It's maybe the
and that corkscrew elbow.
Heavier.
The power of Dawkins. What a throw to and Dawkins down into the corner with a big right. And thought he had him with a clothesline. And look at this. Oh!
Half a second more, we would have had some highlights for
the explosiveness of this team.
Roode would have landed that. We would have had new
by Roode and Ziggler. Ziggler with a famouser, thanks to Robert.
Thought that was it for sure. Face first into the mat. Ziggler just
the band looking for the super kick. Dawkins able to block. Oh. Tag. Ford going up, connecting. But the Dawkins knees up. But Roode now breaking things up.
I don't believe it was Dolph's knees.
From behind, roll up here. Stacking up, got the tie. Here are your winners and still Profits.
Let's be honest.
Street Profits retain the SmackDown Tag Team title.
Trying. Big win, big title retain.
We can't be beaten.
Hey, stop! What the hell is
You're correcting me. You know what I'm saying? Get suspended. How will that be?
Raise the ire of the legit boss, culminating in a tonight. Carmella and her champagne toast.
Record for overcoming obstacles, but tonight, Bayley, tonight.
Now is not the time. Just now is not the time.
I gotta get you. Not here. Come on.
Bel-Air. Hey, Bianca. Called you overrated. So what would a victory over the...
Look, a role model is somebody that you... ever since I came to SmackDown, I have been wanting to face Bayley. The thing about Bayley is she always got to do the EST is going to S-H-I.
Meanwhile, the Riot Squad set for action. You see, from what we tonight, Ruby and Liv, well, they have some thoughts on
As their tag team partner tonight. Maybe Beyonce. Or Wonder Woman. Oh. We could totally take her.
It's all about Corey. They are best friends. They trust each other inside.
Gregory, I can take it from here as you introducing my tag team partner for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen,
I wonder what the Riot Squad thinks about this. The resume must be pretty convincing because last week Billie Kay was women in the history of WWE.
I like Tamina beat her. Just beat people up. People up. She likes to hurt people. Ask Liv Morgan. And both Billie Kay and Tamina. Got the charisma and I'm sure it's fine.
And here's Tamina.
Riot Squad just need to stay the course. Focus on building momentum. It's no secret that both Ruby and Liv aspire.
Oh!
And the challengers on Sunday don't even have a partner yet.
Indeed, Asuka tries. And Tamina right now dominating Billie Kay as a team.
Of course there is, Cole. That's why I'm...
And Tamina. And
it's fun watching Tamina beat people up.
And the team champion, once part of the Iconics. And Tamina does. Morgan breaking things up at a count of 2. Here's Morgan. Double team by the Riot. Oh, and Liv Morgan double team face first. Here are your winners. And I feel for this woman, Tamina, because I think she performance.
But it's the Riot Squad leaving.
They have one, Corey.
Last week, the Carmella proposes a champagne.
One is sponsored tonight by Progressive. Will be a championship victory on Sunday, but Carmella had a
match flow is sponsored by Progressive. A trip
because it is Sasha versus Carmella for the.
I want to toast to victory in style.
Carter the champ.
You're not at my level.
Into the bank statement now. Banks has lost it. Oh, and a kick right to the face, and now the assault.
You've lost, Sasha!
There is host tonight, Carmella, hoping to.
Carmella, women's champion.
And Corey, I think she's already one half has crept into her mind, and I think that gives her perhaps the upper.
Here I say through the roof, and it's been of the boss.
Carmella versus Sasha.
The season to drink. So I can choose the this Sunday at tea. It'll be a little too early to be celebrating. And I'm standing here in this ring about to... Is that too far? I know better than you. I mean, sure, just ferocious. And I'm not throwing shade here. That's championship. She's an uncharted. And I don't mean drown. Oh, you don't like that. Yeah, I did that. But she's not drowning out. Last week she qualified. And that her beat. Sasha Banks, her entire existence, standard of WWE. Proves she's better than me. Troll and want to rip me apart. Fighting me. And Sasha Banks can win. Fall into this turmoil that is so dark. because boss. Who is? And it's sad because that, and that's why she becomes so desperate. Sad, if you think about it. I think I need a glass of champagne. Ew. Ugh. Kinda like Sasha Banks.
It's boss time. Sasha wasn't invited here, just berating Sasha Banks, and
thank God for this.
And Sasha's going to sample the bubbly. Carmella, and finally the boss going to have her way to give her a little preview of Sunday, and now there's some.
Oh, not again. Oh! 2 weeks in a row.
And perhaps more importantly, Corey, will Carmella and
that will be presented this coming Wednesday, the Intercontinental Annual Sammy Awards tonight, Cole.
Of her career, Bianca Belair will take on live tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
The Fiend. But I am
in for the match. Randy Orton takes on the Fiend.
The bitch has come home.
Let me in.
And that is her inspirational leader, Chad Gable.
By Chad Gable, weighing in at
teaching Otis in the Alpha Academy. Well, Kimura.
Otis was on a roll, dominating. Chad Gable was tagged into the matchup to his own.
And after this matchup, Chad Gable would put a
teaching you what to do by showing you
example. Oh, Gable's on a whole different mental wavelength.
And his opponent known as Cheapskate.
Gable actually coaching him from the outfitting in from 2012. I mean, Otis is really good.
I like everything about this unusual. Freaked out over here. Not singing praise styles. Look for Nakamura to use his range and striking ability.
Well, as Otis looks to wear Nakamura down. And look at Gable on the outside.
You know your way out of this. Yes?
Otis now with a headbutt.
I thought he tripped.
Nakamura early on. Understand that they did a lot of work.
Directly into a boot, and oh, the knee to follow.
Oh, and a straight knee by Nakamura, the king of strong.
Focus. We talked about this.
Oh, the focus. The momentum perhaps being built here by Speed. Oh! Almost took out Nakamura.
This coaching from Gable paying off in the moment.
Oh,
Come on. Whoa. Suplex right now.
The suplex and Nakamura rolling up. Otis here. Shoulders down. Now Otis is going to deliver a suplex. Nakamura. Otis with the... Oh, that was a little drawn out. Otis had trusted his own instinct. Otis celebrating.
Everything's on? Good. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
For everybody. And let's be honest, as 2020 ends, are absolutely no different. Especially our W edition of Talking Smack.
What a stack.
Forget about Fox Sports Zone Jay Glazer being joined on Rock on Talking Smack. Live.
Why didn't you hit the caterpillar? I mean, it was right there. Philosophy. Don't do what I say. You will. For now.
Oh, yeah.
Knows Cole.
Welcome to an absolutely historic night. Welcome to awards are being presented this Wednesday on the WWE Network. Have kind of taken a dive. They haven't been in recent years. It's just been about highlighting corporate people. Now, before we present our first Sammy, before we get started, let's take a quick look at the 2020.
In a turbulent year,
won the Intercontinental title.
The personified
genius
champion,
the turret of excellence.
For the good guys. Sami Zayn to the right. Big E's been counted out.
Magnifiler for humanity.
You should honestly be applauded. Oh my goodness, what a year it's been. What a year it's been of the year. Now the competition in this field is Impact, and if I do say so myself, I feel like Sami Zayn! Oh my goodness! I gotta say, there's a bit of a... It feels good. It feels good to get a little recognition once in a while. Look, I don't want to make this all about myself. We got to keep this... The next Sammy, let me just keep this one. Again, this is the one everybody wants to win. Another contender pops up, but once again, there can only... The Sammy goes... Jeff Hardy in a ladder match for the Intercontinental... Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep this going, ladies and gentlemen. We got one more. This is the one that truly represents here is...
That's made it! Yeah. I gotta thank my college therapist, Martin Football, in advance for covering the spread. Come through.
There's been a bit of a mix-up here.
Oh, the superstar of the year. You know all these after parties that they...
Big E cheapened his own.
Well, I'm sure that's the house to leave SmackDown with a victory tonight. Bayley, consider you a role model. But instead,
it was pretty refreshing to hear someone say some nice words about me. She's the strongest, the fastest, but for what? I was on the cross-country team and bragging about how damn good I am, okay? Little more humble, and instead of picking a fight with me, I would Belair on the map.
Because she has called this match the biggest challenge.
Bianca's got the confidence. She's got the